Good morning, dear students, and this is the tutorial to explain you what it is expected to find in your final needs analysis. So the idea is that you provide the answer to these three questions. What's the current situation? What's the ideal situation? What's the existing gap? In order to answer the first question, what's the current situation, you should explain the information you obtained from the needs analysis model that you have chosen. So in the second term, you chose one of these models, either target or deficiency or means or strategy. And there were some questions that you had to answer based on the needs analysis that you chose. So in order to give an answer to those questions, you had these sources of information. You had the interview that you developed on the third term, and in the second term and also the third term you have been doing observations. You have the observation notebook. So from there you extract the information that will help you provide an answer to or answers to the questions that are part of the model needs analysis that you chose. And also you have the revision of the two kinds of documents that you took from the practicum setting or practicum context. So, but by that I mean the kinds of documents like the pay or the curriculum. Based on this information, you should conclude the existing needs in the observation practicum setting. What are the necessities? And from those necessities, you choose all of them or some of them as your possible research interests. Then you need to know or identify what's the ideal situation. Here there is like a problematic situation or a necessity, and here an ideal situation. In order to give an answer to this question, you should, based on what you learn on your didactics class, you can choose one teaching learning method, task-based communicative approach, multiple intelligences, and you should look for 1 or 3 articles to gain a more profound understanding on that teaching learning theory. Other possibility is you say no, none of the teaching learning methods learning didactics is useful for this context. So in this second option you think about keywords that can give you ideas about different kind of ideal situation, and you look for 1 or 3 articles that provide information about more updated teaching learning theories. And then you explain how those theories could be a possible ideal situation for that necessity identified in the first question. In the last question, you will make a contrast or compare the current situation with the ideal situation. You can have a box comparing both. And you conclude what's the existing gap, what is the missing information, what is the bridge you have to build in order to reach that ideal situation. And explain how the teaching learning theory or theories could contribute to solve the problem, and explain why this becomes your research interest.